What's up everyone, Nick here, back with another Arrow review. This time we have Season 4, Episode 21, titled Monument Point. Now, this is the climactic ending to this storyline with Genesis and everything going down. We knew that in the last episode, Damien Darhk's plan was to get a hold of some missile plans to control the world's nuclear missiles, and basically what he wants to do is unleash all of these missiles and go under in his dome to survive the blast and recreate a world in his own favor. Now, throughout this episode, we actually got a couple different plot lines. We focused upon Felicity's father and then her storyline trying to break him out of prison to help them crack the codes to stop the missiles from getting launched. We also got the Thea storyline, as she's actually in the dome right now with her friend Alex, who was unsuspectingly brainwashed by Damien Darhk's followers to believe that this new world that they're in the dome is going to be good. Like, that's a good thing for them, but it's obviously not. And I think that's one of the hardest parts for Thea to kind of navigate this episode. We also saw the return of Anarchy in this episode, who is after Damien Darhk. He comes down underneath into the dome and he tries to unleash like toxins into the air so everyone dies. So that was kind of a subplot there going on with Thea and Malcolm Merlyn having to stop Anarchy once again from destroying the dome, and then in turn killing everyone inside and killing pretty much everybody once the nukes go off. Now, the main meat of the episode was, like how I said, Felicity and her father trying to stop the nukes from happening. There was also a bit of a little subplot that happened with Captain Lance and Felicity's mother, as Lance is trying to get back his status as a police detective, but the only way to do so is to pretend like he never knew that Laurel was the Black Canary, to kind of just disregard that whole history and turn a blind eye to that. Donna, who's Felicity's mom, is trying to convince him that that's not the right thing to do and that he has to believe in his daughter and like the moral thing to do, the right thing to do. But all in all, this is a pretty solid episode. Definitely seems like things are ramping up towards the end of the season here, because for a while there it was kind of like a dry spell of episodes. There was a lot of filler stuff, nothing too spectacular, but now that they're actually moving forward with the Genesis plot, you can definitely tell that there's stuff going on now, and it's going to be kind of crazy to see how this all wraps up. And we know that Stephen and Mel had recently talked and said that by the end of the finale that there's going to be some major characters differences and just a lot of stuff is going to change going forward into season 5, but obviously they said that about season 4, and well, look where we're at now. But anyways, this is a pretty solid episode. Like I said, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Enjoyable episode, and definitely looking forward to next week's, where a lot of stuff is probably going to go down. So anyways, post your thoughts down in the comment section below. Did you like the episode? Did you not like it? What do you think of Felicity and her father, that relationship going forward? He could be kind of a cool character to show up every now and again, the calculator. But another thing I want to point out is that it was cool to see Danny Brickwell back on the show as like a minor villain. He was a henchman almost to Damien Darhk in this episode, because I always like seeing Vinnie Jones in superhero stuff. Like, he's a great actor, he's got a lot of charisma to him and screen presence, and I really enjoyed the arc that he had in season 3 when he was like kind of the main bad guy taking out Star City. But like I said, overall pretty solid episode. Post your thoughts down in the comment section below. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel because it helps us out a lot here. And if you didn't already know, we have a Patreon page, and we would love if you guys would support us there. Any donation helps out. My name is Nick, and I will catch you guys next week.